Hello and welcome back to Bucks County. So as you can see, I don't think this is the same tanker that we had, but looks pretty similar. So got it back. I'm out by a couple of thousand. I think I was on like 1,173,000 or something like that. But you know, it's all right. A couple of thousand. I'm not really fussed about that. I'm just glad to have the old tanker back. But I did have, if we can pick on the road, Mr. B, I did have a message about planting potatoes in field 4, you know, for French fries. I did reply in the comments saying we don't have the means, the equipment to harvest them, but you know what? You want to see it, Yellow Monty. So that is what we're going to do. And as well, I have had a comment from, oh, let's just stop for a moment, from Old American Farm. Field 18 needs to be grass. So that's what we're going to do as well. As you can see though, field 16, 17 and 28 have now all germinated, which is brilliant. So we're going to get this tanker back to the farm, fill it up with water and give our cows some water. They need it. And then we're going to head on over because our little planter slash seeder slash whatever it is can actually plant potatoes. I think it actually can plant everything. So that is actually really good. And then if we do have time, we will get field 18 started with grass. We do have the old little John Deere mower. I do need to come over here, this little area just here. We'll check on how that grass is getting on. But it did rain in game last night, so I don't know how well that's going to look. Any traffic? Well, I'm bigger, I'm going across. But here we go. So we do have this field of grass here. I do believe this is grass. Let's just get the old help menu up a minute. No, it's not the help menu I need, it's field info. There we go, let's jump out. pH value is perfect, nitrogen levels perfect, growth germinated grass, owned by you. Of course it is. It's my farm, you guessed it. Do what I want. Yeah, my grass looks nice and wet. Brilliant, that's all we need. But hopefully with the dry weather, let's just have a quick look at the weather. Drying potential today is actually in the plus. From 9 till 3 it's in the plus, but Saturday, Sunday aren't looking too good. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday are looking absolutely diabolic with rain. So we need to try and get done what we can, and also I need to check how this is getting on. So let's actually do what we should do, put the help window on. 100% fermented. Oh yeah. All that silage, and I did not just look at what we have there. Let's open the silo. 477. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? So we now have definitely enough silage for the cows, which is, again, brilliant. Now we are going to be using that. I do believe that belt can pick off of the floor, he says, hopefully. I am looking at getting some chickens, so I need to make sure I get that. I was going to say, where did I put the water pipe? Over here, and I put a dirty little brown spot. Yeah, you guessed it, the wet mark. Alright, let's get this topped up. I don't think this holds as much as our other... What? Tree in the mouth, lovely. I don't think this holds as much as our other one did, but honestly, I just cannot remember for the life of me which one it was. And there is no way that's already full. Ah, okay, yes it is. The other one took a lot longer to fill up. This can't be the right one. The other one definitely took a lot longer to fill up. But still, it's alright, we've got this. We will make do. you go. Let's get the poor cow some water. And wait there, I don't have black cows. Why is there a black cow in my farm? I'm sure I don't have black cows. What have I got? There she is, there she is. There she is, and Holsteins. Just there she is, and Holsteins. Who are you? You're an imposter. You've rolled in black paint. There's another one over here. Oh, and here, fully brown. Who are you? I've literally just got the brown and whites, which is the Ayrshires, and the Holsteins, which are the great milk producers. Pull them out of my face. And the great milk producers, which are these. So you would have thought loading the game, it would have been more difficult loading every single individual cow that apparently you don't have. The game does a fantastic job at this. They can't even get right 2 breeds in your farm, but yet it's like, you know what, let's add 2 more that you don't have. But, okay, fantastic. So, let's get in here and drop off some silage. How much do they need? That actually didn't need a lot there. How are we doing slurry-wise? 58,000. Okay, that's... It does sound a lot, but when you're using slurry, it does go fast. And in reality, it's really not a lot. So, that's that done. But right, we need to get some potatoes in the ground. Do we have the means to harvest them? No, we don't. But, you know, Yellow Monty, I'm not one to say no. 104 just for that potato header. That is an absolute killer. 160 for the Europa... Is it the Keeler? The Europa Keeler 2? 1.8 meters. 1.8 meters. That only requires 110 horsepower. Oh, you need the front on as well, though. Topper. Oh, nope, that helium topper is needed for this. But this one doesn't need a helium topper. That is really expensive just for a header. How much is... That's the modded version of the Holmer, 25,000 to lease. Oh, but wow, look at that colour. Oh, at some point, you know what, at some point we're going to have to just get a really big potato planter. But look at what this planter, seeder, slash whatever it is, or what I called it in the last episode, the sleeder. Potatoes, corn, sunflowers, sugar beet, cotton, wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybean, Aussie radish, grass. I mean, the only thing it can't do, basically, is... what am I going on? Go across, Mr. P. I don't know why it's zooming me out when I'm using the directional pad. Now, the only thing it can't plant is poplar and sugarcane. So, we're doing alright there, because we don't really do poplars and we don't really do sugarcane, so we're going to be fine. I do think we are going to have enough fertilizer in the... Ooh, that was close. In the old planter, seeder, slash whatever it is, to get this field 4 done in potatoes. Let's just quickly switch it back. Can't go that way, Mr. P. Let's just switch it back to potatoes before I put the wrong thing in the ground. I've done that before. Oh, swing around. It really does help. If you're in a tight little farm and you do want a big tractor, the likes of these, because they are swivel axle in the centre, definitely makes things a lot easier to manoeuvre around the farm. We are gonna, pardon me, we are gonna have to look obviously at fertilising. And honestly, I can't tell you how long that field took. Oh, didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it did take a fair while. And why am I doing it this way? I could have used it in transport mode. Mr. P, you're an absolute sponge. But, oh, you know what, it's alright. We're already pretty much halfway there now anyway. But still, there are a couple of fields left that we will need to get done. It's already mid-spring. We are doing 9 days season length. Yes. Okay. Now let's just have a look at what all's left. Field 18 is going to be grass. Field 4 is going to be potatoes, which we're going to be doing now. But that does leave field 19 and the fields either side of the house there on 15. Let me know, what do we put in 19 and what do we put either side of 15. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful harvest when all these fields are ready. And whoa, that is a couple of bumps and a half. Okay, Mr. P didn't do a fantastic job of leveling that out, did he? My bad. Right, so where are we going? Apparently I thought I was on the wrong road, so I need to turn left. Oh, this is going to be fun with this. I didn't bring the adapter either. Ah, well. Vehicles are just going to have to get out my way. Mr. P coming through. And this thing takes up the whole road. I really should have grabbed the adapter. I really didn't think. The only reason I didn't grab the adapter, I hope you're not coming down here, is because, oh, there's going to be a lot of cars coming down there. Come on. There we go. You needn't come down here and start tooting your horn at me. I'm going to be so close to field 4. Am I even going the right way? Mr. P, you're not even going the right way. Ah. Okay, well, let's just scoot over. I'll see you over near field 4 when Mr. P actually goes on the right road. Oh, I'm back. This took some finding to find this little road down here. But, wow, that's pretty tight. But I had to literally go on the editing tool just to find out where we was going. So, we came all the way down here. We had to go all the way, where are we? Down here. Then all the way round and round there. I mean, where was I? I was all the way down here. We turned right here, was it? I'm sure it was, something like that. So down here, we then went down here, around here, to there, just to get this field. Oh, Mr. P, the things you do. Well, this little driveway really does need to be stretched out a little bit. I'm driving over their crops. Don't really think they'd be too happy about that. And I'm not really too happy that how close that is to the trees. I'm gonna change that. I'm not gonna be that close to these trees. That's just far too close. Oh, because I don't own that area, I can't do it. Well, Mr. P, shut your mouth. You're gonna be that close to the trees. Let's get potatoes in the ground. This cedar planter slash whatever it is, I mean, yeah, it's not that wide, but it saves you having to have a planter. It saves you having to have a cedar. It saves you having to have a potato planter, a cotton planter, well, cotton planter, you know, things like that. But this thing, the only things, like I said, it doesn't do is popular. Let's just turn those beacons off. Is popular and sugarcane. Everything else it can do. So, do you really need to have all the other planters, seeders, and things like that when you've got this thing that does pretty much all the things you want, unless you want to do sugarcane or poplars, poplars, then, you know, just get this thing, the cedar planter slash thing, whatever it is, or sleeder, as Mr. P called it. Let's just stop a moment and go around this tree. He says go around the tree and he hits the same tree. Mr. P, swing that axle around. There we go. Drop it back down. Then reverse a little bit. And get that bit there. There we go. Brilliant. Right. So, no. We're not turning like that. You don't just turn too sharply. That's the only thing with this tractor. You want to turn a little bit and it does swing the whole thing round a lot. I love this map, but the only thing I don't like is how close the trees are to, you know, the boundary of the field. It's a bit of a pain, because some of the sizes of the fields are pretty big. I mean, if you're using small machinery like we are, like when I was planting the corn in the last episode, that did take a while. But, you know, it was worth it. Got to run out in this old girl, which is fine. And I'm still yet to know which names for which tractor. Ace and Spike. Still yet to know which names for which tractor. But yeah, we'll get there. And again, look, just for that turn in, I wanted a little bit of a swing around, and it literally swings the whole tractor around too far. Brilliant. That's the legend that is the Mr. P way of turning. Is this an orthodox way to plant potatoes? Of course it's not. It is the Mr. P way of planting potatoes. Alright, let's lift that up. Can see there's a little bit near that tree that I missed because of the lime. Our potatoes are going down really fast. A lot faster than I'd like, actually. That's pretty bad. Possibly, well, not possibly, we are going to have to go and fill back up. That makes Mr. P sad, because it's going to take me an absolute decade to get back down here again. But still, it is all good. Just wiggle over a little bit. Have I hit that tree again? Is that the tree that I hit? Don't know. I've hit that many trees, I'm not sure anymore. Let's straighten out. There we go, lower you down. And away we go, 190, 100. Oh wow, that is going down super fast. Yeah, we're not going to have enough for another pass. So, what I'll do is I'll get this topped up and I'll see you back over here, and we'll get these potatoes finished. Pretty big field, but yeah, you know, Yellowmonte, you wanted potatoes, so we're gonna do it. Let's just turn that off. So I'll see you all in a little bit back of the field with a full load of potatoes, and you know what, I'll top up the fertilizer as well. Why not? I am back, full of seed or potatoes and fertilizer. took me a while to get back here. You will see some tire marks because I went the wrong way. But, you know, it's just slowly trying to get used to these fields. And how you get access to these darn fields. Let's just fandango around. There we go. Let's scoot over a little bit. Oh, already missed a bit. Doing fantastic, Mr. P. Let's scoot across. How much fertilizer is this putting down with potatoes? Actually, not as much as I thought it would be, which is always a bonus. Already lost out on a fair few thousand because of the disappearing water tanker. Honestly, I haven't uninstalled any mods, so I don't know why that grew legs and ran off. I have absolutely no idea. But it's okay. I sorted that out. We didn't end up with as much money as we did have, but, you know, that's fine with me. Definitely going to be getting a fair amount from the yields of our field anyway. Just got to make sure that we do keep on top of them with the pH levels, the nitrogen levels, and the likes. You can tell Mr. P's doing this. Just look how beautiful and straight that line is. If you squint, turn your head sideways, it's kind of straight. It's a Mr. P straight, that's what that is. Let's swing around. Wow, these potatoes really do go fast. Just look at it flying down. Wow. A lot of potatoes. But the thing is, we're doing potatoes. You want a potato, so we're doing them. So, it is what it is. It's what you guys and girls want to see. And that is what we're doing. And we still get to use the beautiful beasts. I mean, oh, how happy does that make me? Absolutely ecstatic. Alright, let's swing around. Because I do think after this harvest we'll have a look at how much slurry we have from then as to whether we wait another season or possibly another harvest maybe before we start looking at using our slurry. We're going to need a fair amount. I'm trying to think what slurry tanker I've got. Because there is a nice warehouse one. Venus. Whichever that name is. That's a really nice one. It holds 8,000 litres. But because we've got these big boys, then we could possibly look at getting a bigger slurry spreader. Possibly. We do have the money. I was debating whether to buy another one of these cedars, slanters. It's not a sleeder, it's now a slanter. The, yeah, a cedar and planter, whatever it is. Or sleeder and slanter. Mr. P, Mr. P, Mr. P. Oh dear. Right, so we'll get this. We'll get this back to the farm. It's been good so far. Let's scoot across. I'm just really happy that these fields germinated because these two here were they're pretty big fields. Same as 9. We have 7, 25. We do have some big fields. But like I said though, get in the comments section. Let me know, what do we put in field 15? What do we put in field 19? And we are going to be putting grass in field 18. So we're going to have a fair amount of grass. If we look which one we've got. Is field 18 already grass? I think I've already done field 18 as grass. I'm going to check because I'm sure, honestly, I really am sure Yeah, actually, just let me change that because I don't want to be messing around with the edit terrain tool. Scoot down here, and across there. Right. I've already done field 18 as grass. Oh, look at that. I'm ahead of my time. Does... let me know with your fertilizing stages when you're doing grass. Obviously, you can put slurry on it, you can put manure on it. Do you put it on before or after the cut? I know cutting the grass, that does give you a fertilization stage. But yeah, let's now look at the old fertilizer chart, which across pH levels, it seems to be all right, and the nitrogen. Okay. That 17 looks pretty bad. I'm sure 17 needs to be a lot better than that. Same as 28, 19. pH levels look pretty low. Same as 9. But that should be around about the area that field needs. This little new field here that we did put in the beginning, or I put in before this started. I'll tell you what is weird. Right, if you look on this little mini map, the silage pit that's there. But if we see our field boundary comes out to here, and apparently that is over our silage pit, but it's not. So if you look, our silage pit is here, loads of room. This field here, look at this here. Apparently this is over from this corner here. On the minimap is where the silage pit apparently is. If we scoot over, apparently this is a bit of grass field. And yeah, and that silage pit that's originally the original silage pit. All I put in is this beautiful little thing, and oh, just look at that forklift. Oh, I'll get to use that bad boy pretty soon. Oh, exciting times. Right, but what I want to check is, let's just get off that. We are going to have to, possibly in the next episode, I still can't believe I forgot I did grass in 18, so I'm already ahead of that one. Mr. P, where's your game at? Where's your game at? But did we plant wheat? We did. Okay, well that's good, because honestly I forgot what we planted. Because if we're going to be getting chickens, we're going to need some wheat. So we've got field 20, that is wheat. 24 is wheat. We can get some straw off that as well, which is brilliant. Field 44, we can get some straw off of. The only thing that I find really weird is corn stalks and all that. If you do know, I'm sure you can bale corn straw. I'm more than sure you can bale corn straw. You'll have to let me know in the comment section, but I really am sure you can bale corn straw. But in game, obviously, limitations, it doesn't really let you, which is kind of a boo-boo. But that is what it is. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. We managed to get stuck on my tractor, call this a slanter. It's just getting fantastic. And there you go, Yellow Monty. We have planted potatoes in field 4. I'm not one to let my subscribers down. So there you go, my friend. some beautiful potatoes in field 4. So, get in the comment section, what do we plant in the 2 fields we have left? We have, like I said, either side of field 15, and we have field 19. Get in the comment section and let me know. Till then, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you all real soon here on Bucks County.